Hi there everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Innocence and today I have a layering combo video for you for beginners. If you do enjoy this type of content, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give me a like, and please let me know actually your layering combos for the winter, or actually your best layering combos. Which ones really surprised you? Let me know in the comments. So guys, I looked through my winter fragrances I'm rocking and I came up with some combos. Some I just discovered and some have been doing for a few years. So because this is a beginner one, I'm going to how can I say it, I'm just going to go through the sort of basic types of layering. So I have forgotten what fragrance. Just bear with me. How could I forget this fragrance? Right, so guys, so with the basics one, what we're going to focus on in today's video is more flankers, because I feel that flankers, because they tend to carry the same sort of DNA, they are always a good safe starting point. And also fragrances that have the same scent profile. So let's talk about flankers for a minute now. So I have Dolce & Gabbana The Only One and then Dolce & Gabbana The Only One 2. Now, they are both coffee fragrances. This one has caramel? Caramel. And this one has red berries. Now, this is my first time layering them. I didn't used to previously, and I must say, although I enjoy both fragrances together, I actually like them much more. Now, would I recommend as a beginner for you to pick one of these to layer with, for example, The Only One Intense, which comes in a black bottle? For this moment, if you're to play it safe, I wouldn't recommend that one. That one is it's much more deeper than these two. It has coconut, there's apple, I think possibly orange blossom, jasmine in it. I think it, if you want to play it safe, I think that's a little bit more adventurous side, and I'm not really sure the combination is going to work. But I think these two, having both the coffee note, having a powderiness to it, I believe this one definitely has violet. I'm not sure this one does, but it does sometimes. I feel like I pick up a violet scent, and I think it might have ambroxan as well. But I think like these two are ones that I think, like, in terms of layering, these two are actually a really good combo for you. Now, if we're talking about this fragrances that share a similar profile, another combo suggestion for you. This is my combo. This was actually my daytime scent, and this is Black Opium Nuit Blanche. Okay, now this Black Opium version has the milk note, a rice note, still has the coffee, but it's very, very tonic. These two both have coffee, so they do blend really well. This one does, this scent does give it a creaminess, when layered together. Now, I would also recommend you layering this one with the original Black Opium, the Extreme, possibly the Intense. But if you want to go a bit step further, you might want to try the Neon. But the Neon one is quite a bit different, from the original. So again, that's if you're feeling adventurous, but I believe you can layer this with Black Opium and some of its flankers. So for me, I know this is hard to get, that's why I'm recommending you the others. So yeah, that is that. Let's move on. Let's do actually another flankers. Here we have is La Vie Belle. This is the Absolute, and La Vie Belle the Intense. Okay, both are discontinued, but I think some discount stores, you can find them. You can still sort of find them, but anyway, right. So now with this one, actually, one thing I didn't mention, sorry guys, because this is all part of it. I would go with spraying this one first, because it's a little bit more heavier than this one. So this one you sort of will spray first, and then you would go in with this one as a top up. And with the only one, two, again, I'll spray this one first and then I will top it up with this one. That's how I do my layering. And so in this case, actually, let me just give you a quick run through. This one is a, you know, praline, patchouli, scent. I think this one has whipped cream. Oh, you know what, guys, I always forget. This one has hazelnut or chestnut. I think it's chestnut. No, hazelnut note. There's tuberose in this one. Yeah, so this one has the whipped cream. This one has tuberose note. Now, this one is quite heavy. So this one I will spray first, and I'll only spray a few sprays, maybe 4 to 5, because it's very, very strong. I must say, I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, but I'll just mention it again. In terms of a perfume that is a designer perfume marked as absolute, this truly, truly is absolute. You only need a little of it. I now understand why they do like a 20 ml and a 40 ml, because you're not really going to use this. So I spray this first, then I will go in with the sprays. With this one, I might, you know, I'm an oversprayer, so maybe like 7 to 10 sprays just to top it up and just to make it last longer. So some people do choose to layer to make their fragrances last a bit longer. Okay, so again, we're in the safe space. You know, you're beginning to layer your fragrance, so you're keeping to the flankers where they both share same DNA, but they might have different notes, for example. But personally, I wouldn't layer this with the intense version, the raspberry one, because that's on a bit more fruity. Whilst this one's a bit more creamy and nutty, but then again, you can be adventurous. Next one. Okay, the next one, okay, is these two. I have mentioned these two, not necessarily as a layering combo, but you know. So this is Cabaret from Jean Paul Gaultier Classique. It's a limited edition. They didn't release one last year, which is a shame, but I'm sure maybe COVID, you know, sort of messed things up. Anyway, this is a beautiful orange blossom, marshmallow, ginger, citron, vanilla scent. Beautiful. Yeah, sweet scent, quite reminiscent of the Love Don't Be Shy, Memo, Paris, Sintra, and so forth. So this is my decant of Sweet Redemption. It's very difficult to get a full bottle here in the UK, so I had to just get the refill from the Killian website. So yeah, so with this one, actually, guys, really, I'll just quickly mention this, just to get this over and done with. This one comes off a little bit harsher, smoky, a little bit like the Memo Sintra, but guys, the dry down of this is beautiful. It's soft, it's warm. Actually, like, I sort of wish with their Sintra, I wish it didn't have that smokiness, because some people only find it in the beginning, but the more I wore it, it will sometimes last out throughout the whole fragrance. And it's by the time you've taken your clothes off, going to have a shower, that's when the sweetness comes. So, you know, but with this one, it may smell harsh in the beginning and a bit unisex, but I think when you wear it on, it's just beautiful. It's soft, it's perfect, and actually perfect layering combo for this Sweet Redemption just gives this just a beautiful warm richness. So I'm very, very happy to have the Sweet Redemption. I was a bit but no, this is a perfect combination actually, because they're both, sorry, I didn't mention, this has got orange flower according to Fragrantica, vanilla, amber. So yeah, you know, some orange blossom fragrances really work, but sometimes it wouldn't always. For example, I wouldn't layer this personally with YSL Libre, which is also a very what do you call it, a orange blossom scent. But again, this is for beginners. Maybe it might work for you, maybe you'll get a whole new scent, but this video is all about beginners. So yeah, that is that. Let's move on. The next one that I have, actually, now this is, we're getting a little, okay, no, wait. So now we have two fragrances which nobody really has mentioned it, but you know what, here we are. Sorry guys. So these two for me, I don't know what it is, share something similar. And I think it's more the dry down. I think they definitely, yeah, they both have vetiver, I believe. And they both, for me, I pick up this pastry vibe in both. So these two are layering combos that I've been playing with. A little bit more adventurous. You could, of course, guys, layer this with the Le Parfum version. You could obviously layer this with the original. Maybe not Delicious, maybe not Very Good Girl. Again, that's more adventurous. But if you're talking about on the safe side, you're talking about back to basics, this one with the original I think actually would really work, and this one with its flanker would work really well. Guys, who's excited for the new flanker? You know I'm buying that one. Right, so yeah, so they both give me a beautiful pastry vibe. This one is tuberose, I believe. There's forest fruits, vanilla. This one, there's pear, there's leather in this one. Obviously vanilla fragrance. So this is the ones where, again, but it depends on your nose. To my nose, they have a very similar dry down, hence why I am layering them together. So that's, again, something for you to think about when it comes to layering. Now, this one is going a little, again, this is what my nose is picking up. This has this beautiful, rich sort of pear. A thick, quite pen. This has a thick plum note, and these two together I've made a quite interesting layering combo. Okay, so with these I'm getting a rich fruit. This has oud in it, so this gives this a little bit of an oud vibe. They're both very strong fragrances, but this one lasts a lot longer though. I am picking that up. So yeah, sorry guys, I feel like I haven't mentioned any of the names. I'm so sorry. This is Very Good Girl Supreme. This is Jean Paul Gaultier Le Bel. And then this is Michael Kors Twilight Shimmer, okay? This was a bit difficult, I think, to get. But I've seen it on Fragrance X if you're in the UK. Right, another layering one. But this one, actually, I don't know why. It's just as soon as I placed them together, I was like, make a layering combo out of this. So, been playing around with this one. So, okay, wait, guys. Again, I forgot something, didn't I? So this one, I sprayed this one first. A few sprays, because, you know, I do want to hang on to it. And then, again, I will go in with like 7 to 10 sprays of this one. This one didn't really last as long. So what I would do is I'll top it up with this one, the lighter one. And then again, this one I will go in always with the one that I feel is more heavier. So I'll spray this one first, and then this one. Or if I'm doing the other combo, I'll spray the Le Bel first, and then I'll go in with sprays of this. Okay, so with this one, what I'm noticing when I wear them, this one, guys, I've worn this in summer. I've worn it in I've worn this, I think, in autumn, and I'm now spring. Oh gosh, guys, spring. So I've worn this in summer, the following the spring, and now I'm rocking it in the winter. This projects much better in the winter, guys. I have learnt. You know, I'm starting to figure things out. So I think with some fragrances, you just need to be aware that certain seasons going to perform. Maybe spring is just, it's not happening. It's not happening. Maybe it's too cold. Maybe it's too warm, whatever it is. This definitely projects. But it still doesn't last. So that's it. But it really projects. So I'll spray this one. This is Manifesto. This is the original one. You can still get this one. It's very difficult to get the other flankers. I'm sorry if I'm always repeating that. But it's just that, you know, there's always new subscribers joining the channel. So that is that. That was just my, was that my stopwatch going off? So this is what we describe as a sort of a green vanilla scent. There's I believe some green tea. Very elegant smelling fragrance. To some youngers, they might find it a bit vintage. I don't know if vintage, but a little bit mature. But it's mature in a good way, guys, okay? And then we have this one, which is another beautiful fragrance. I think from first sniff, I found it a bit unisex. The more I wear it, this is from MFK, and this is Gentle Fluidity Gold. I find it to be more feminine. So this has become my layering combo. So I layer, so I spray this one first because it's just really quite potent in the beginning stages. And then I would go for the Gentle Fluidity Gold, which I do use sparingly. So I actually spray them both sparingly. Number one, obviously, guys, I don't want, you know, I just get this secondhand, and yeah, I don't think I haven't seen this on the John Lewis website, so I don't know. If I do like it enough, I may, you know, repurchase it. But for now, guys, I am going sparingly. You know, decent projection, decent longevity. So yeah, maybe like, you know, 4 or 5 sprays of that, maybe 6 or so sprays, just a bit more. But together, so let's talk about it. Together, it just screams femininity. Really does. Very just feminine, elegant, classy. That's what I feel that these two really bring. So in terms of when I'm looking at my winter collection, if it's like, oh, I need to go somewhere, you know, quite fancy, this will definitely be the layering combo that I would go with. All my Mongolon Intense that I have, and what else is there? Yeah. I think the others are a bit more fun and flirty. So yeah, this will be like my elegance. So yeah, guys, together they scream elegance. Right. Okay, and then we have this one, which this one is Kayali. This one, layer this. It's lovely. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm not mentioning the names. Kayali Vanilla 28. I layer it with this baby. I layer it sometimes with this baby. This baby. Sorry, guys. This baby. So I do layer it with quite a lot of fragrances. I haven't really done this combo. That's more the adventurous side. But I just have a feeling, see, this is the part that, you know, when it comes to layering, we're learning, aren't we? We're learning what works, what doesn't work. I can't help but feel that if I layer these two together, there's the uniqueness of the manifesto might just disappear, and it just becomes another regular sweet scent. So that's something you've got to think about. Again, I'm not saying you can't layer it. I'm not saying it wouldn't be beautiful, but it's just that sometimes you kind of might lose the uniqueness of what the fragrance does bring for you. Also, I have been layering my Mancera Roses Vanille. With my manifesto, but I'm not really the biggest fan of this one, so I'm not sure. But yeah, this is just an added part of it. But yeah, so guys, when it comes to layering, I think you've got to do first what works with you, but just have a look at the fragrances that you do have in your collection. You know, start off with those that have this very similar note profile, and not just fragrances, even like body mist, because I used to do the same. What's that fragrance from Bath and Body Works? It's like this brown pink sugar, no, not pink, I can't remember the name, but it's like a velvet, I think it's called Velvet Sugar. That one I used to layer it with, like, you know, Dolce & Gabbana, the only one, with my Juicy Couture, Gold Couture, you know, all those sort of caramel types of fragrances. You know, you can layer it. Coffee fragrances, if they're quite similar, why not try layering it? Maybe you've got some flankers, you know, maybe, you know, maybe it will just add, layer them together, just even helps the fragrance project more, you know. So yeah, so I'm going to be doing this sort of safe sort of fragrances, guys, for you, depending on seasons. And then I think we're going to start, and I'm going to start experimenting, you know. Let's do some adventurous layering combos, which actually creates new, like just a new scent altogether. And even with layering, guys, helps save you some money. You know, some of these fragrances that are coming out now just, you know, tend to have all the same, you know, note profiles. So why not, you know, use the ones that you already have instead of spending money and create that fragrance. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your support. Again, I want to know your layering combos, you know, even with the body, you know, your Bath and Body Works, your Aquilina Pink Sugar. I think I probably used to layer that with something. I can't remember. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.